were always telling me they can only, when a gang member is in my house, having gang people coming into my house while I have restraining order against her. They're saying if you prevent your tenant from being visitors, we can arrest you. And they say that it's not a violation of your restraining order. Her gang members, every day I was having gang members come into my house and do drug transactions and prostitution transactions. And while I have restraining order against her, and they're saying if you prevent that, we can arrest you. Do you understand? Here I'm just sitting. I'm not angry. I'm not yelling. I'm not saying anything violent. And they say we can only do something when cops approach a scene. They're looking for a crime. They say when I'm telling them all of this, I'm telling you, they say there's no crime. We can't do anything. I'm not committing a crime here. I'm not being violent. I'm not inciting riot. You said disorderly. What part of this is disorderly? I'm sitting down, practicing my First Amendment right, using it for a valid concern, valid and sincere concern. Police shouldn't be using their authority to help fentanyl dealer take over property to sell fentanyl to people's kids. And those people are paying those cops to be trained with these policies and these laws. And it's happening all over the place. If you look at the squatting situation, I look up in the crimes in this area, you find where there's being squatting is probably a gang member using the tenant laws to take over that property so that they can sell drugs to people's kids who paying those the police to get trained at police academy with all these policies that help gangs. That is the truth. That movie I mentioned to you, you know about it. That is not fiction. That is fact. Gangs own the politicians both sides of the border, and it's easier they train across the board. Government officials, city council members, security guards, therapists say nothing we can do, social workers say nothing we can do. The whole society is trained to support abusers, lawsuit abusers, scammers. That's why there's so much scam, because police support scams. It wouldn't exist. And the reason nobody trusts anybody because of these scams, it's social engineering. This is a valid and sincere concern I'm speaking that needs to be heard. I do have respect for you and your uniform, and I need to make this point, please. I do need there to be security guard to make sure no one is doing real violation. You keep me safe and police keep me safe. I respect and honor the men and women of the armed forces. They keep us safe, except when they don't. Okay? And then I'm only trying to note the violations that they're doing. That doesn't mean they're without fault. Those faults need to be brought to attention in order to restore honor and dignity to their uniform and to yours. I respect you. I'm sorry my recording was violation to you personally, but you yourself understand the sentiment. I'm trying to do the reference to Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was probably offending that bus driver who was telling her to go back to sit at the back of the bus. You telling me to go take my message to somewhere else is the same thing. I'm talking calmly, I'm talking sincerely, lovingly, respectfully. You notice I respect you, I respect your uniform, I respect your authority, and also my right, my First Amendment right that is being used for its valid purpose is communicating truth that I have spoken it at police station, I've been kicked out, I have spoken it, I have a right here and now. Your tendency to tell me go do it somewhere else, that's what police have told me when I'm over there. No matter where I am,